Um, I would say something to them right then and there. If I seen someone, for example, in the George Floyd situation, kneeling down on somebody's neck, I'll tell them to raise up or something. Um, I'm vocal, and like I've told officers before, don't do something to somebody that you wouldn't want done to your own family. And once it's over, it's over. If you was gonna do something, you should have did it during the midst of it, not once you get an upper hand on it. I work investigations, so I've had to turn files over on officers doing misconduct to the FBI and things of that nature. So it's one of those things where when people say some of the things about all of y'all in it together, I don't want a dirty cop around me, and I don't think most cops or most of the cops that I know want a dirty cop around them or anybody that's participating in anything like that, because in the public's eye, if we're seen together, you think that we're all the same. And I think that the public don't always know or know someone's background. They just see the uniform. And so they're quick to group us all in together. I think that, like I said before, policing is like a sports team. A lot of the stuff that goes on happens behind closed doors. You don't know what happens at the precinct. You don't know what happens in the locker room. You don't know what happens in the office. And a lot of times there's different things or different ways that you try to help school somebody on why you don't do that. I used to have a buddy, used to speed into work, speed into the parking deck, run in the roll call, and then he used to grab a radar gun and go run laser. And it was almost like, you a hypocrite. You out same way you rushing, people rushing to do the same stuff. So how could you turn around and do that? And sometimes as an adult, it's hard for any of us to look in the mirror and take self-accountability, self-responsibility for one's own actions. And upon doing that, some things are self-correcting. And upon saying something just like that can correct certain issues where it's like, all right, he got it. Now, a mistake repeated, that's a choice. If you continue to do that, that's who you are and things of that nature. And then it may have to go to the next step where you supervisor, hey, this is going on, you need to blah, blah, whatever, whatever. But I think for the public, a lot of people don't know these things occur. A lot of times when things that go on in-house, people are not privy to it. And so I think social media has allowed a lot of people to become internet lawyers and internet, they know how things is or how things go. And in policing, the human element is the biggest piece that people don't take into account. You don't know what you'll do in some of these situations. And it's a split-second decision. When your life is flashing before your eyes or somebody do certain things, as a police officer, everybody isn't Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris. Everybody can't fight, and everybody fighting skills are not the same. So and everybody is not Steven Seagal or can shoot a marksman. So a lot of times people are like, well, they should have shot him in the leg, or they should have did that. It's not that easy as it sounds. And I think that a lot of people, if they need to try some of the things, at Clippers and Cops, we had a shoot, don't shoot simulator set up. And we allowed people to basically do the same thing, some of the scenarios, and it blew people's mind because in some of the scenarios, it happens so fast that you don't even have a second to think. All you got a second to do is to react. And then once you react,